Okay. Yeah, you're getting a little bit of a kind of like I don't know, like a treat in it. How many live streams can Raj do? You know, I mean, it's like you want me 24/7. But obviously, I've got to ration my live streams because you can only have too much of a good thing. Now, this live stream is a bit serious, although I've done a kind of like a funny kind of Horsey, keep my basically, you're going to look stupid afterwards because you are going to look stupid afterwards if you continue down a road that you was going to go down. So you still haven't gone down that road, Horsey. Imagine you're on a horse on a road, yeah, and you got a choice between going left and right. As the horse, yeah, make the right choice in it. Yeah, I might give you a carrot. This is like me giving you a carrot so you turn to the right direction. Yeah, because you don't want to go down the right direction because you're going to have egg all over your face. You're going to look stupid. Um, so let me just quickly go through because this ain't going to be a long live stream. It's just going to be me kind of covering a couple of things that I heard, which I didn't hear on Horsey's Pussy's Den. It's the Pussy's Den because at the end of the day, you mute people, you put them in a back chat, you lower their volume. So it's the Pussy's Den, isn't it? If it was a real lion's den, everyone would have a fair playing field. It's like going into a gladiatorial battle, yeah, in the Colosseum, and one guy's got a stick and the other one's got a freaking machine gun. Like, it's unfair, innit? You're handicapped. So what's the point of doing it? Now, let me explain what happened. And I didn't really understand what was going on until yesterday because somebody sent me a clip, yeah, because I can't go through the whole of that bullshit, yeah, to find the clip. I heard something, but I heard the back end of it. I didn't really understand the significance until later. Then I realized my name was actually involved in this particular situation and I got nothing to do with it, yeah. And I'm going to explain, not only have I got nothing to do with it, I'm actually somebody that called out this particular group that is accused of abusing this young boy. I've called them out multiple times. In fact, there's videos of me calling them out. So this guy's trying to say that I'm on the side of this particular religious figure who had abused this boy, which I believe he did. Yeah, and I'll kind of go through the whole thing, yeah, as much as I can, because at the end I don't want to talk about it too much because it is a very serious situation. It's not a joke here. As much as I put a jokey thing on there, this is a very serious situation where somebody, I believe, yeah, was abused by a religious figure, and this individual, yeah, still hasn't got his justice in whatever way, yeah. So. Now, when it comes to this whole situation, no one should be scared of respect. Yeah, let me tell you something. Now, I'm the original G when it comes up when it goes against respect. Yeah, the only person that's still around that went up against respect is me. Yeah, that hasn't been shut down. I've never said I'm going to leave YouTube. I've never said I'm going to do anything here. He's gone against me more than anybody else. So don't have this, oh, Raj, you're going up against respect. Dude, I am the Batman to the Joker with respect, yeah? All of the rest of you are street hoodlums, yeah? The rest of you are pickpockets, yeah? I'm Batman, he's Joker. He's a formidable enemy of mine who you guys could never, ever even think about getting to the stage where you could even challenge me. Yeah, you're all just little hoodlums. Yeah, let the big boys deal with things. Yeah, let the leaders deal with things. Yeah, and so you send this to your leader, send it to respect. Yeah, and just so that he understands. Don't make a fool of yourself because you're going to look very silly if you continue down this road. Yeah. Now, oh look, here's my old friend Harjit. G'day. Harjit, I'll make sure, that when you find this guy who's cloning your account, you can, do what you need to do to him, innit, man? He's not, this guy will freaking smash his head in, man. Some people are just got no life. Then again, if that's what makes you happy. Okay, so let me just go over what happened. So obviously the other day, they were doing a live stream where that football Triller and Kay were totally disrespecting Gurdeep and shouting like this and talk about the goodalls while saying the most vile stuff. I didn't really listen to the whole stream. I heard a bit about something going on, and then I didn't know what was going on yet about something about some Sikhs and all of this. There's some big thing going on. So I didn't hear it. Then somebody sent me a clip, yeah, and I said, okay, listen to this. So I'm going to just go over it so I can just clarify a few things from my point. Because my name was brought into something which has got nothing to do with me, like he normally does for clout, he'll bring my name into it. Like he said, oh, I was with Combat 18. Let me tell you something, Respect, or Horsey. You said you never lie. You lied when you said that. Yeah? Are you some infallible individual? Because then you're doing shirk. You've lied multiple times on multiple people. To say you've never lied, yeah, is a lie in itself. Unless you're saying you're above God or something, because I think the Muslims need to speak to him and find out whether Horsey is infallible. You know, he's like the new infallible. He cannot lie. He cannot say anything that's untrue. Before I go on and I go through the meaty part of this, let me just quickly just say a couple of hellos, whoever's come early. Jita, dude, no offense to real is small change, man. I'm the real deal. I'm the only person that's been up against Respect for 4 years straight. Not only on the internet, but in real life. Yeah, we've met. He's been following me around like I'm a freaking some superstar. And I'll show you the videos if you want me to. Yeah. So no one's gonna do nothing to me. I'm the only person that's been able to kind of like withstand everything, and I'm still standing in it, man. I've never said I'm gonna take my channel down or I'm retiring or anything. You're freaking crazy. Yeah. These guys think that Respect is some freaking like god to them. They probably worship at his feet or his hooves. Yeah, like I'm going up against Al Capone. I'm the real Al Capone, man. I'm the real Al Capone. Yeah, I'm the real Godfather. I'm the Godfather. I'm going to give you an offer, Respect. You cannot refuse. Yeah? Listen carefully. The Godfather is going to speak now, and you're going to hear the truth. And I'm not going to put a horse head in your bed, because that's like cannibalism to you. Yeah, a horse to you is your kindred spirit, one of your people. So I'll have to think of a different animal and put a donkey's head in your thingy. All right, let's not make it too silly. Gita, this is Miss Gandhi. Miss Gandhi, another fake name. Oh God, man. Jen Wallace, how you doing, man? Yeah, I heard them speaking vile about you yesterday. Nasty, nasty. Aurora Dawn, Safara Amriya, Winterman, the Pudida. He's all over the place, that dude. So sometimes he's alright, sometimes he's not. This is a fake Zabida, no doubt about it. I'll time her out. That's not. I know Zabida doesn't write like that, you moron. I'm not even talking about Zabida, you fool. You know these people are just so stupid. Now, K-Dip's Gadar. So let me just Gajia. He got banned from and come back. Oh, did he get banned? Oh, okay. That explains why he's lowered himself back to YouTube, doing troll videos. All right, so let me just play. Yeah, my third grade art teacher. She taught me how to draw apples. All right, so let me just play this clip here because I want people to understand. I'm just going to address a few things because it is actually a serious situation here. Although I'm making a joke of it, it is a serious situation. So let me get back to serious mode. So this is from the other night, and copyright. Let me just
put it to one side. You get me? I've got a big case that man's dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Very, very big case. You get me? And it's mad because Raj is involved again because basically.
Remember, Raj is involved again. Remember that word, Raj, and he doesn't lie. Raj is involved again. Remember that. Yeah, listen again.
And it's mad because Raj is involved again because basically there's one organization called the Core Movement. Yeah, and
copyright.
There's some Sikhs that I think they got Instagram based in Canada, and they basically expose a lot of the molesters within different communities. You
copyright.
And then they got attacked by a certain batch of people. But then there's a next set of people that are connected to Sikh Youth UK, that are attacking someone else who said that there was some guy who was up there and he blew in his mouth and said if his penis gets hard, then it's lost some sexual abuse.
Okay, you heard that. A very serious allegation about some religious figure who said to some boy that if I kiss you, if you don't get hard, you're going to be thinking, which is disgusting and 100% needs to be called out. Now, who has actually called this out in the past? I wonder who. Respect. I wonder who has called out this case in the past. Because Raspberry, what you need to understand is I've known about this case for years, yeah, and I've spoken about it multiple times. And some people, thank you to Seek Flicks, because I wouldn't have been able to find how, because I've spoken about it so many times, I wouldn't have found it. He's actually done 2 videos of me actually highlighting this case and supporting the boy that was made the accusation, yeah. And I've known about this case for, I think, 8 years, and I've heard all the evidence, and I personally believe the boy that made the allegation was telling the truth. And I've said myself that the individual, the head of NKJ, should not be doing prachar and stuff. That's what I've said. Yeah, I've said it outright, and I've said it on the net. Now, just to prove it, have a look. This guy is not my friend or anything, whoever's channel this is. Yeah, he's got lots of different things. Here's the first time I said it. Yeah, so this is just a quick little thing. Have a listen. Obviously, I look a bit thinner there. Yeah, I can't remember where I was training then. So this is around a year, February the 2nd, 2021. So just under a year ago that this individual posted it. And have a listen. Now, I have spoken out about Nirvarjate Khalsa for 3 years. I was one of the first people to call him out. I heard the recording of this guy saying that he got abused by forgot what his name is, that guy, the head of the thingy. I called it out like 5 years ago because I heard the recording. I said, this guy's telling the truth. He was one of my friends thingy, one of my nephew's friends. And I said it was true. So I ban out Nirvarjate Khalsa and the guy that's ahead of it. I know he's a wrong one. I've met him. And I don't. Yeah, so here's one time I said it. And then a little while later, I got to Seek Flick. This video I did as well, which is part 2. This is like a month later or something. I can't remember. So you can hear me again because, you know, obviously he's saying I'm supporting this guy and I'm with these guys, whatever, because I don't actually know exactly what even, I don't even know exactly what's going on, to be honest with you, about this Flicks, situation. Man. Big up to Seek Flicks, yeah. You can use any of my footage about Nirvarjate Khalsa. I've said from day dot. I remember listening to the recording. It could have been 8 years ago now. I thought it was 5 years ago. And I was like, no, this guy's telling the truth. And I was like, and Nirvarjate Khalsa are like a cult. And I've met them in real life. I don't really like them. I think what they did to that guy was disgraceful. The Sikh community, you know, obviously we have our own problems. And I believe that the way he was treated, I heard, whether the stories are true, I don't know. But I heard the person who made the allegation against the religious figure for abusing him, he was made to feel made to be the bad guy. So that's disgraceful. Obviously, you know, you should take the victims seriously until proven otherwise. And yeah, big up to the guy that, you know, exposed them. So yeah, use whatever I want, man. Bun Nirvarjate Khalsa and Harinder Singh, whatever his name is. I've met them in real life. Don't like them. They're like a cult. I remember speaking to them. I was like, dude, man, like, you're acting like you're freaking Michael Jackson or something. Like, you're just dude. Yeah, so you can hear. That's clear cut, isn't it? Isn't it clear cut that I'm calling out that group, Nirvarjate Khalsa, who I don't call the group out, I call their head guy out for doing what he did, yeah? Now, yeah, can you see how stupid he looks? This is what I'm saying to you. Don't start running your mouth, Horsey. Put a carrot in your mouth, you little bitch. Yeah, before you start putting my name into all this kind of stuff when it's got nothing to do with me. I'm one of the people that have actually called out this group and said, look, I don't agree with them. And I've heard the evidence of that young guy, and I believe it to be true. Yeah, I believe it to be true. And I've said this from the first time I heard it. I can't remember how many years ago it's been. It's been definitely over probably 6-7 years ago. And I've done multiple times when people have asked, even when people have asked me about abuse in the religious communities, I brought this particular case up and said, okay, this is one of the cases that I've heard about. So he's trying to make it out as though I'm somehow involved in something that's going on, which I don't even know nothing about. Yeah. This is where you know, that Horsey is a goddamn liar. Yeah, put the horse emojis up with the horse emojis. Why don't you not press? Let me tell you something, Respect. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I really, really love when you say press 1, or 2, because the thing is, no matter what you say, they're gonna press 1. Press 1, yeah. If the moon is made out of cheese, yeah, I believe it's made out of cheese. Press 1, and press 2 if it's not. The people that are so on that particular channel will press 1 no matter what Raspek says. because they literally are brainwashed and they worship at the altar of Horsey. But I give credit where credit's due. I'm a leader, yeah, and I'm basically kind of like, you know, me and him are on equal playing fields. The rest of you are basically just minions, yeah. I'm no offense to everybody. I'm talking about these guys. You know, you're no challenge to me, yeah. I want to speak to your leader, and your leader is respect, yeah. Horsey, he's your leader. Let the leaders speak, yeah. And what happened? Rigged voting. What's the rigged voting? Okay. Purple effect, kidda. K-dips. Oh, big odds we are here. Look at him with his bully kutta. Yeah. So let me just go through the rest of it, of what Horsey's been saying. No, I'm. Let me just play it, and let me just. The point is, he's dragging my name into something which I have nothing to do with. Yeah. Yeah. It's rigged. It's rigged. Oh, Kidada Minder. This is my relative, Daminder. Kidada Minder. Obviously, it's a fake troll account. These guys will smash your head if they knew you was using their picture, you little football. They're not people to be messed about with, these little Daminders and freaking them lot. They're not like me. They're not nice little chop little things. These guys are freaking smash your head in with a freaking baseball bat, you little prick. I don't know why you're fucking about with their accounts, using their faces. If they ever found you, they'll freaking ta around your mouth. So, yeah, let me just play the rest of it, because I want to clarify it from my position before they start using me and dragging me into something that's got nothing to do with me. Yeah, they got nothing to do with me, yeah. Yeah, the lion's dead. Yeah, it's like the Walking Dead of YouTube. Yeah, the lion's dead. Everyone's zombified, yeah. Press one. Press one. Fire emojis. Fire emoji. The lion's dead. They should make a freaking series about it. Instead of walking in, the lion's dead. All of you lot are freaking zombies on that show, man. It's embarrassing, yeah? Have you got no freaking thing? I would never ask my freaking people that watch me to press one. Press one, people. Imagine me having so little respect for you. I'm telling you to press one. Press one if you believe in this. Like, give some credit to the people that watch you, man. Yeah? They're human beings. Yeah, so let me just play the rest of the situation with this Horsey trying to drag me into some bullshit, because I'm saying this now. This has got nothing to do with me. I'm not getting involved. Yeah, and if you start dragging my name into it, then that's going to be a different situation altogether. Yeah, going to be a different situation altogether, Horsey. Let me just aspect and see. Okay, because this guy here, Horsey, you know, I don't lie. Oh, I don't lie. I've never lied before. What are you? Are you above God? Have you ever heard of a man so arrogant to say he's never lied before? Then you're above the creator. You're doing blasphemy. He said in the show he never lies. Here he's lied about me. Again. Jhut bolda. Oh, is that the real Waleed? I don't know if that's the real Waleed. He's got a different name, man. I want it to be a fake one. How do I know? Wallah. I don't know. To check if it's a real Waleed. If it is, big up to Waleed, man. Anyway, man. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, biggest lie. The fact that you say you don't lie is a lie. You understand? If I said right now I don't lie, I'm lying. Because no human being, has been born where they don't lie, unless you believe you're above prophets and gurus and stuff like this. Yeah. What are you, Horsey? Are you now a new religious figure? Have you come from the creator that you can't lie? The arrogance of a man, to say you can't lie is unbelievable. So he lied about lying. Yeah, the liar's den. Yeah, I like this one. The Kunda. Big up to the Kunda, man. So let me just play a bit more because I'm getting a bit distracted. Because I just want to kind of clarify the situation with this Horsey, because he talks enough amount of trash, man. You know, and he's pussy's den. You know, can't even always. I mean, even when Waleed was on there, he was muting him. Yeah, if he's muting him. How are you a bunda? Yeah, how are you a man if you're calling yourself the Lion's Den and you're muting next man and then you're putting them in the back chat and you're saying that you're the Lion's Den? You're not. That's why I don't go on there. Because why am I going to go on there when they control the situation and you don't have a fair chance? You're just going to look like an idiot. So I don't go on there for that reason. It's not about being scared of the guy. I just want a fair chance to be able to speak without being muted and my thingy being taken out. Now let's listen back to it again from the beginning.
Basically, there's one organization called the Core Movement, yeah, and
hold on.
you know what I'm saying, very, very big case. You get me? And it's mad because Raj is involved again because basically there's one organization called the Core Movement, yeah.
Raj is involved again. A lie. You're lying, Jordan Balder. You're lying. I'm not involved in this. You lied on that day. Horsey, a big out to go deep. DCC, Mr. Apologetics here. Is that Suleiman, that little freaking jihadi from this one? Alright. I think that's a fake one.
And there's some Sikhs that I think they got Instagram based in Canada, and they basically expose a lot of the molesters within different communities. You get me? And then they got attacked by a certain batch of people. But then there's a next set of people that are connected to Sikh Youth UK, yeah, that are attacking someone else who said that there was some guy who was up there and he blew in his mouth and said if his penis gets hard, then it's lost some sexual abuse. You get me? So I'm really and I'm not just talking. There's transcripts for this. Yeah, there's audio and
yeah, and let me say on a serious note, I've heard the transcripts and I've heard the audio, and it's disgusting. Yeah, I condemn that guy for doing that to him, and I believe him outright. I've heard the phone calls, I've heard everything, and I believe this guy from day dot that it was true. So I'm not having people saying that I'm involved in something against this dude. It's got nothing to do with me. Don't drag my name into this. I'm out of this. Yeah. At the end of the day, you got your own thing. You got your token Sikhs on there like Triller and K. They can deal with it if they want to deal with it, not me.
And these are people. These are Sikh people that are being attacked by Sikh Youth UK. You get me? And then they even went as far. As to play some recording, yeah, of some guy from Brahmi disrespecting the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, yeah. But they put that guy's picture out there. You get me? And then Muslims went to run up on him, and it's only his Muslim neighbors that came out and said it's not him. He's got a cockney.
Yeah, I mean, if that's true, that's out of order. Okay, da Jagger. Well, another one of my friends have turned up in a fake account. All my mates are turning up. So, because I have got mates from outside the speaker's corner. People don't realize that. Another one of mine, Jagger. I know that's not the real Jag, but yeah, big up to Jag anyway, man.
The accent, he's from Newham, and that's a Birmingham accent. It's not him. You get me? So, that's a big, and it's going to be a big case that man's dealing with because I'm working directly with the people. There's a big guy, there's a racist guy. I'm not going to say his name yet, but he basically called one black guy a bunda or something.
Now, I don't know who this guy is. It's none of my business anyway. I've got nothing to do with this. I just want to clarify that. Stop bringing my name into it like I'm connected to all these people.
And that was basically his monkey. Whatever the word for monkey is, you get me? But he's like some guy that said he stabbed 10 Rastas in jail and rare. And he's a main guy that's trying to threaten people and throw around weight.
What? That's a
copyright.
10 Rastas in jail.
Cat. Cold cat.
Come on, man. Never stabbed up 10 Rastas in jail, bro. He's a bad puff, fam. I would have never run, fam. From which jail?
It's a big thing. Trust me, Killer K, Triller, trust me, trust me, different. I'm gonna talk to you lot.
Now, if Killer K and Triller want to get involved in this, that's up to them, innit? But this got nothing to do with me. Don't drag me into this. It's got nothing to do with me. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, stop dragging my name into stuff for clout, man.
Offline about this thing because there's some people.
Nah, that's a big case, definitely, man. See, that's what I'm saying. That's the work rate right there, fam. You get me?
And obviously, this is the pigeon. This is people affiliated to who the pigeon's been defending for years.
All right, so he's saying these are people that the pigeon has been defending for years. All right. I don't even know who you're talking about, for one. the main dude that you're talking about. I don't know who it is. Yeah, I've been told certain names, but I don't know for definite. Secondly, when it comes to CQ UK, you know, I have done a drawing for them, which they used on their thingy here. Yeah, which they used on their thingy about grooming. Now, CQ UK have done a lot of good things, in my opinion. Yeah, they're not perfect, and they've done some things that are a little bit silly, but overall, they've done a lot of good things. They've helped a lot of girls, and they've helped a lot of people in the community, in the C community. Like I said, I don't think they're perfect, yeah, and they have issues, whatever issues they got. But this is why I was happy for them to do this. I did this drawing for them, and I allowed them to use it. I still think it's a good drawing. That was from, when is it? 2018, so 3 years ago, yeah. As you can see, half side is the girl being groomed, and she's being controlled by the groomers, yeah. And the other side is her basically controlling the groomers by grabbing their hands, and the Sikh community, which is basically all the Sikh community is supporting her, and she's gone back to her roots and stuff like that, yeah, in order to think it. And yeah, I'm very proud of this drawing, and I'm very proud that CQ UK used it on all their covers, yeah. Am I in contact with CQ UK? No. So I don't think I've spoken to anyone from CQ UK for, I think the last time, I think it was the last Khalistan, when was that? 2019. I think I saw one or two people from CQ UK in the Khalistan I can't remember what it is, the Khalistan march in Trafalgar Square. That's the last time. So I don't have contact with nobody. All this, trying to link it to me and all that kind of stuff. That's the situation, man. Stop with your silliness, you little Suleiman, you little Fado. Stop with your madness. Don't make this into a Sikh Muslim thing, you little prick. This is about something else, man. He's always coming around trying to do his tamasha around here. It's got nothing to do with you little bitch. So let me just play the rest of it.
Why they're talking about Muslim grooming gangs.
You got me.
And obviously this is the pigeon. This is.
Remember, I am nicknamed the Pigeon. So he has put me twice in this situation, which has zero to do with me. Yeah. And he's trying to drag me for clout because he knows by putting my name on videos, it's going to generate mass hysteria. I'm like the, YouTube version of, Tom Cruise. Yeah. I'm box office gold. Anything you put my name to, it explodes into a mass of, attention. Yeah. Nothing I can do about being famous, isn't it?
People affiliated to who the Pigeon's been defending for years. Why they're talking about Muslim grooming gangs. The thing is, the reality is, there's a youth called Caden, a black youth that molested some gal in the thing the other day, and we all rolled out on him. Man's not trying to protect any black pedos, black. As many black pedos as we can find.
And respect, I'm not trying to defend anybody. Yeah, I've made my view very clear on this situation. So leave me out of it. Yeah, whatever you've got, whatever issues going on with you lot, you need to deal with it with your token Sikhs on their Triller and K. They can deal with this situation. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm staying out of it. I am trying to find out a bit more information so I can kind of at least understand what's going on, because when people are putting my name into stuff, it could get dangerous, isn't it? Yeah, like for me, I'm not involved in this and I don't want to be involved in it. I've made my point very clear about NKJ. I personally do not like the head of that group. I think he's a bit of a wrong'un. That's my opinion, and I'll stick to that opinion, innit? As you can hear here. Flicks, man. Big up to Sikh Flicks, yeah. You can use any of my footage about Nirvarjita Khalsa. I've said from day dot. I remember listening to the recording. It could have been 8 years ago now. I thought it was 5 years ago. And I was like, no, this guy's telling the truth. And I was like, and Nirvarjita Khalsa are like a cult. And I've met them in real life. I don't really like them. I think what they did to that guy was disgraceful. The Sikh community, obviously we have our own problems, and I believe that the way he was treated. I heard, whether the stories are true, I don't know, but I heard the person who made the allegation against the religious figure for abusing him, he was made to feel made to be the bad guy. So that's disgraceful. Obviously, you know, you should take the victims seriously until proven otherwise. And yeah, big up to the guy that, you know, exposed them. So yeah. So yeah, use whatever I want, man. Bun Kalsa and Rinder Singh, whatever his name is. I've met them in real life. Don't like them. They're like a cult. I remember speaking to. So very clear cut. The guy that, you know, has been alleged to be doing the abuse, yeah, is Harinder Singh. Yeah, the guy that, you know, said he blew into the kid's mouth and then said, "If you think so," I've made it very, 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 very thingy. Oh, Innocent Boy. Oh, that was so hilarious. Innocent. Well, wait, let me have a look at Innocent Boy. So I'll go back to that afterwards because obviously someone got found out for trying to catfish Raj. Yeah, I'm not dumb. Yeah. So let me just draw a line under this because I don't want it to, because it's a serious situation. I don't want it to make it into a shit show. I want to just address one or two other things before I go. Very clear. Yeah. My stance on Nirvarjita Khalsa and Harinder Singh is that I believe Harinder Singh, yeah, is guilty of whatever he's been alleged, because I've seen all of the evidence, yeah, and I believe him to be guilty, in my opinion. This is not from a year ago. This ain't from 2 years. This is way before I was on YouTube. This is in like 2014, 15, or whenever it happened, yeah. And so I believed his story, yeah. When it comes to what's going on now, I'm not involved in anything. I don't know what's going on. Have no idea what's going on. And to be honest with you, I'm not gonna really entertain it. Yeah, I'm leaving myself out of it. Yeah, because it's not my business. Yeah, to get involved in this situation. It seems like it's way out of my control. So if it's getting to the point it's very serious, I'm just gonna have to sit back and stay out of it. Yeah. Now, if you want people to get involved, you got your token Sikhs on there like Triller and K. They can get involved. If they want all that heat, fair enough, man. Let them. If they want to put their heads on the metaphorical kind of chopping block, they can do it, in it, man. But me, leave me out of this situation. I will, if I'm being honest with you, just to be a bit of a cunt. If you keep on mentioning me, I will start striking your channel. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just leave my name out of it, and I'll leave it, in it. But if you start keeping mentioning me, I'll have to just go a little bit low and keep on striking your channel. Because I'm not going to have someone getting me involved in the situation, which is so serious. You're talking about people, you know, saying things that, you know, could be potentially escalate out of control, in it. So, Horsey, like I said to you, as one leader to another leader, yeah, you need to understand the boundaries, yeah, of what is truth and what is not truth. You need to understand you're not, yeah, above the creator. You can lie, yeah. You said you can't. You said you've never lied, yeah. Just by saying that, you've lied. If he continues to say he cannot lie, I'm gonna have to report you to Zakir Naik, yeah, or one of the elders in the Muslim community, because we need to find out if you are the new kind of like a new messenger sent, somebody sent from above, maybe, or you're false, yeah, then maybe you can get your Sharia punishment done in, you know, in Saudi Arabia or Pakistan or wherever, man. Because I think, you know, telling people you can't lie is a serious situation. Is that the real? Yeah, yeah. Big up to it's just real live. Go over to it's just real lives as well. Not right now, obviously, but in the future, I will be on there. Going on to, so that's a line drawn under that. Like I said, line drawn under that. Let me go into the next bit. So yeah, go over to thing. You'll advertise it later, yeah. But like I said, we're gonna make Real's channel great again. Yeah, I'll be on there here and there when there's good kind of people that I can talk to. And what we're gonna do is that we're gonna get Real to the point where other channels are gonna kind of have to kind of like, you know, move along, innit? Like, if you don't get no viewers, then you know, people are not watching. Like Rodney K, the crackhead, yeah, all of a sudden he's disappeared since Raspet. And we realised Raspet come back, and guess what? Rodney K's disappeared. I wonder why. Rodney K Rodders has disappeared. Okay, so let me say a couple of hellos and let me go to the next topic. Yeah. No, I haven't made up with Zabida. We've come to a truce in a way. I'm just not going to go on her panel. I'm not going to really talk to her. I'm just going to stick away and, you know, let her just do her own thing. And I think it's best if I just kind of don't really jump on that panel because it gets too contentious and sometimes things get a bit heated and stuff like that. Oh, Raj, say Bumberclot. I'm sure it's Bumberclot. Yeah, don't know if that's the real Rashma actor. Let me just quickly just check a couple of things. Okay, I hear you, Vixter, but I don't want to put any names up because I don't know whether it's true or not, and I'm not getting involved. He's not talking about shared up and down. He's talking about shared up. Okay, he's talking about shared up and down. Okay, all right. Well, that's even a bit more thingy because big up to shared up Punjab, innit, man? Big up to shared up Punjab. You know, they helped me out when I was 18, 19 years old, man. I've always been grateful, man. When I was not, just to say the story again, I want to say the story again because look, this situation about shit up Punjab, this and all that kind of stuff. That trust me, if shit up Punjab wasn't about when I was at college, when I was 19 years old, I might have been freaking had my head kicked in, man. So I'm always grateful to shit up Punjab, man, because they turned up just at the time that I needed them, innit? So basically, in the 92, 93, me and my mate went to college. Me and my friend, who I met again a couple of months ago, just at Diwali, started a Sikh society, and Hizb Tahrir turned up, and they caused so much tamasha. Yeah, kept them jumping into our Sikh meetings and heckling us, and then it's turned to violence. And then obviously we had to get Shera Punjab down in that time, and yeah, they come down and supported us and stuff. So I've always been grateful, man. I've never been part of Shera Punjab, but I did get support from them. So big up to Shera Punjab, man. I'm telling you now, it was dangerous. The same guys that were trying to get us ended up killing a black student. Yeah, stabbed him in the heart. The same people. So we was lucky we didn't get killed. My friend got his head split open. Yeah. So yeah, big up to them, man. So I don't know. I just don't know who they're talking about, to be honest with you. And for me, I'm just staying out of it. Yeah, it's not my fight, is it? It's not my fight. He's trying to drag me into something that's got nothing to do with me. So I'm just gonna. Oh, innocent boy, is that you? I don't know who it is, but someone got caught out the other day. So let me tell you the story again, yeah, just so that people understand, because I don't think people watched it the other day, yeah. So what happened is, let me just quickly find something, yeah. Where is it? Hold on a sec. Before I go on to something else. Actually, no. What I'll do, let me just cover the important things first, then I can get to the silliness afterwards. Secondary thing about the Sikh kid that was murdered in Hounslow, that, two individuals were basically saying to Gurdeep that I never spoke about them. Yeah, spoke about that kid, and I never said nothing. Obviously, it's a bit embarrassing because I did speak about that Sikh kid. And, I did cover it 3 days ago, 4 days ago. And there's been an update on that, so I'll give you a bit of an update on that anyway. Let me just find you the bit where I said it. Because we know from the other day, poor Gurdeep got a right freaking abuse here for allegedly. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm going to cover now, yeah. That's what I'm coming out. So basically, obviously, they went mad at Gurdeep saying, Raj hasn't covered it. Raj has never said nothing about it. Raj is this, Raj is this. Started talking about his wife, his children, saying the most foul stuff. But I'm the bully here, right? Yeah. Obviously, I did cover it, as you can see here. And what day was that? Let me just, that's on the November the 25th. And as you can see, and yes, Human Mask, I have to give him credit again all the time. He was the one that gave me the thingy. Hold on. Stand. Okay. What, died today? Wow. I didn't realize that. Let me have a quick look. I thought you said he stabbed. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Standard. Okay. Oh God. No. Okay. Pictured 16-year-old boy. What was this? Stabbed to death in Hounslow with a Gucci bag. Crazy, man. People are stabbing people before in bag. A 16-year-old boy was stabbed to death in a residential road in Hounslow has been named as Ashmead Singh. The teenager found suffering fatal knife wounds on Railay Road. He's a 28 teenager to be killed in the streets of London this year. All right. One away from a peak of 20 homicides in 2019. Friends believe people stabbed over a fake Gucci patch he was wore. A shopkeeper told us, "Stand up, please come and check my CT." So you can see clearly I did cover it. Yeah, did cover it. Obviously, people expect the Raj, as I'm allegedly a leader for them in their own eyes of the Sikh community or something. Yeah, that's what they see me as, even though I'm just some random dude from East London. I did cover it, and little old Gurdeep got so much abuse. Yeah, I've never seen someone be abused for nothing. When someone gets abused, yeah, sometimes, normally when someone gets abused, yeah, and their family's called out, they've said something, yeah, or they've done something to kind of, in a way, not deserve it, but you can kind of understand why somebody's gone angry with them. But poor little Gurdeep, yeah, he was just sitting there, chop chop, didn't say nothing, just said, look, I don't want to get involved. And the amount of abuse he had to go through. So he told me now, from today's Raj season until 31st of December, and I'm going to be like a pigeon in his crosshairs. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to me. I could be killed. He could freaking turn up to my house. He could freaking, I don't know, be photographing me as I'm walking down the road. He could be stalking me in the bin. I don't know what he's going to be doing, but I'm going to give him some leeway because I think he went through a lot, yeah, for no reason, yeah. And the reason he got it was just because he was saying, I don't want to get involved in this. This ain't no school ground thing where you have to choose sides. All you have to do is sit down and be an adult and say, look, I can get on with you. I can get on another person. We don't need to choose sides. We can just live how you're supposed to do as adults, which is that, not everyone gets on. It doesn't mean just because you don't get on with somebody that somebody else doesn't. This ain't school playground. We're in the real world. Yeah. I'll big up Annabelle's Triller. Long time no see, my man. But I'm asking Makisu because that's a wicked. Okay. Yeah. So have a look at this. This is now by Harinder Singh, yeah, Groomer. Now don't make a mockery of this. Yeah. Look, this is a serious topic about that. Yeah. So obviously stop making a mockery of it. It's not a joke, yeah. It is something that, it's a serious situation and it should be taken seriously. So the youth, yeah, that was a young kid that was stabbed. He's basically, let me just read the article now. There's been an update on it, so I'll go for it. Otherwise, Gurdeep will once again be accused of mass murder. Yeah, Gurdeep will be known as, like the way they spoke to him, like he killed someone. He will be abused and his kids and family will be dragged into the bullshit. Yeah. There you go. So here's the man arrested. So here's the situation. And here's a young boy. Yeah. Rishmeet Singh, 16 years old. Police have made an arrest of a 90-year-old man in connection with the murder of Rishmeet Singh in Southall. Rishmeet Singh was knifed to death in a fight with a large group. Oh, okay. So it's more than just one person. All right. Rishmeet Singh was knifed to death in a fight with a large group in Railay Road, Southall, at 9 p.m. on Wednesday, November 25th. He is a 28 teenager to be killed on the streets of London this year, one away from a peak of 2019 homicides in 2018. Rishmeet's mother turned up to the scene. Paramedics battled to save her sons. Oh, that's so sad. Mother seeing her child die, man. Police said Rishmeet's family have been updated on the arrest and are being supported by specially trained officers. Friends said Rishmeet was his mother's carer and revealed he would work odd jobs to support a fundraiser. I want to find this. I'll put a link to a fundraiser that has been set up to help Rishmeet's mother, which has already raised £45,000. I don't know if I can. Yeah, here it is. So let me just put that. I'll put that in the chat in a minute. DCI James Shirley, who is leading the investigation, said, my thoughts continue to be with Rishmeet's family and friends following this development in our investigation. While one man remains in custody, we still need anyone who has any information about the event but led up to Rashmeet's death to come forward and speak to us. Anyone with information, call this number. Yeah, and it's not snitching. Yeah, before I say snitch. So let me just put the link to this particular GoFundMe. Get the GoFundMe to have a look. Here's the GoFundMe. I'll put a link in the chat. If anyone with a mod, if you can kind of like put it in the chat. Okay. There you go. GoFundMe. There you go. So if you can go to that, I'd be appreciative. Just donate as much as you can, because obviously the mother's going to be in a lot of. Yeah, I know, Rashmak, sad. You know, in the past when people used to fight, they'll just fight in it. Now people are using knives and stuff, so it's a bit crazy, man. So that's the GoFundMe for the secret. Let me just see what it says on the fundraiser. Punjab. Oh, I know Punjab 2000. He's actually somebody I know quite well. So sad. I'll get in contact with him. So sad to see the Sikh boy, 16, stabbed to death in Hounslow. Funds revealed. So hi, there's been we have been saddened by the news of Rashmeet Singh's killing at such a tender age of 16. Rashmeet did part-time jobs for his disabled mother. After posting about the sad news, many Punjab 2000 followers, I know that do pretty well actually, asked how we could help care for his mum. So we have set up this GoFundMe for anyone who would like to help. All donations will 100% be used for Rashmeet's mum's care with a full online accountability. So yeah, and it's just got today an update. Rashmeet Singh murder. Police have arrested a 19-year-old man in connection with the murder in Southall. So yeah, people please donate. And yeah, you can help the mother kind of look after herself in this situation. So yeah, don't worry, you can evolve. You can evolve, Purple Effector. You can evolve, Lataraj. Let's try, everybody. Let's try and type something else in the chat. Yeah, and let's see if we can put a link to the GoFundMe, guys. Now, I'm going to go into another topic here, which is basically, obviously, people are going to get triggered now. So trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of triggered people here, yeah. Now, as we're doing this kind of situation today, and, you know, Sikh Youth UK was mentioned, and obviously Sikh Youth UK is an organization that has dealt with, you know, grooming cases and stuff like this. You know, a little kind of... let's just say a news article that I just want to go over about another grooming case. Yeah, that has just Annabeth, I don't even know if it's you, dude. I don't even know it's you. Could be fake Annabeth Trill. How do I know it's you? It's hard to tell. There's so many fakes, and then it'll start freaking destroying my channel. Let me say a couple of hellos again in between. I'm going to try and do that hellos in between, because I want to go over something as we're talking about, you know, CQ UK who deal with grooming. Let's talk about a grooming case from up north that's just broken the last couple of days, because no one's been speaking about it. Yeah, I'm not getting involved. Nothing to do with me, man. Nothing to do. Why am I going to go and do that? Shut up Punjab have helped me in the past, so why am I going to do anything? Like, I'm. If he wants to deal with that, let him deal with it, man. It's not my beef in it. Yeah, I do support that young guy that, you know, in trying to get some justice, but this ain't my beef. All I can do is say that I disagree with the situation about what happened to that boy with the Navaja cause, and I can deal with that in my own way anyway, by kind of highlighting that case. Yeah, it doesn't mean I have to join you, Respect. You do your own thing, and you get your own little token seats to deal with the situation, not me. We'll see how brave they are, yeah, innit? I really see how brave people are. Okay, seriously, the rest of some. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. So kind of some people are sadomasochists, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. I don't go places. I mean, I kind of understand because in the beginning I was kind of like that. I would go places and I know I'm going to get a beating, but I'd still go in it. And it's kind of like you have to learn your lesson after a while. You're like, okay, there's no point going certain panels because it's unfair. I don't think Jedi's is unfair, to be honest with you. I think it gives everyone a fair chance to speak in it, but it's still, not a good place to go if you mouthing off. Yes, bad influence. Good to see me. Yeah, good to see me. Good to see me. Good to see me. Thank you. Yeah, 48K case. So hopefully they can get some more. Good Nahaj, Safara Amriya. I like Safara Amriya because Halima hates her. If Halima hates someone, I know they're a good person. Yeah. Soon as I hear Halima saying something about somebody, I know there's a chance they're a pretty good person, 95% chance. Because by her actual condemnation of someone, it means that that person is probably relatively normal and she's the absolute Jareel who's lost her freaking marbles and needs to be freaking locked up, in my opinion. Buddhist path, winter man. Okay. Yeah. You should have heard Jen Wallace here and Halima last night. Yeah. So Jen Wallace jumps onto onto Zabida's because I think she's been basically, I think, hidden. And then what happens is Zabida was like, okay, we'll try and unhide you. I think it might be Halima. She never said anything about, dude, I can't mod her up. She's going to get so much heat. Are you mad? Her being modded is literally like her having a death sentence. Come on, think, Decadus. You have to understand these people are insane. Like anything to do with me, yeah, it gets to an extreme level. So if you talk to me, you're like the devil. That's how powerful the Raj is. I'm a one man, yeah, one man, but I've got so much power that anybody that speaks to me is automatically an enemy. Yeah, you can't speak to me without being an enemy because I am the Raj. I am the Rajanator. My power is that freaking strong. Yeah, and not Takara, man. I'm just freaking not a freaking machine. I can't help it. This is how I am. Yeah, so I don't know. I would love to give Somali Flame a mod ship. I'd love to give some Muslims a mod ship, but I know I have to think. I'm like, so I'm looking at it in a battlefield, yeah, and I'm going, yes. I have to think, is it worth me, yeah, modding this individual? Because although they can time out the anti-Muslim comments, is it worth them being sacrificed? Because there'll be sacrificial lambs to the slaughter. Yeah. And I have to be just and merciful. Yeah. I have to be okay. I have to think about their safety. Yeah. They'd probably contact Saudi Arabia if I gave them a mod and say, look what's happening, and they'll get a freaking death sentence on their head. Yeah, leave them be in it. Let them just enjoy themselves. You lot should, like, take the comments out for them, innit? They're trying to be fair and stuff. Yeah, like poor Rashma actor and them lot. Try and be fair in it. Like, if you see stuff that is disrespectful, try and take it out, because then they can't do nothing, can they? I don't see all comments, so I can't do it. All right, so I'm going to go into a different situation now, and obviously, like I said, it's about grooming. And the reason why I'm going to go over this because there's a case that broke yesterday, and it's pretty shocking, if I'm not going to lie here. 42, let me just show you the case. 42 charged by police in Kirkley, yeah, which is in near Leeds, I think, yeah. Sexual exploitation charged by police, yeah. There are 42 people have been charged. Let me just get the screen up. Yes, thank you. Big up. Amara Sangera. So this is the case. 42, 39 men and 3 women, 42 people have been charged during a police investigation into non-recent child molestation, sexual exploitation, CSE in West Yorkshire. The 39 men and 3 women, mostly from Keighley's, have been charged with a variety of offences. The alleged offences are said to have been committed against 6 girls between 1995 and 2015, mostly at addresses in Dewsbury and Batley. Yeah, the men and women are due to appear at Leeds Magistrate Court on Tuesday. Yeah, so West Yorkshire Police said those charged were. Now, before I go on, like I said, I don't believe this is a Muslim grooming gang situation. I do believe it's a Pakistani grooming gang situation. Sorry to the Pakistanis out there who are, trying their best and stuff, but the northern towns in the north, is really bad, And you can see from this case, and you're going to hear the names, you can just tell from the names, most of these guys are probably Pakistani because Batley is a big Pakistani area up north. So just to let people know where Kirkley is, you're not going to have Arabs up there. I can tell you that now in Kirkley or Somalis. I could tell you that straight now. You're not going to have that many Bengalis or anything. Yeah, it's going to mainly be Pakistanis. Yeah, up in these towns. Yeah, so I'll show you the actual area. Yeah, and people need to understand this makes community relations very stressed because on the one hand, they're Asian. So it makes Asian people look bad. And then on the other hand, their names are Muslim and it makes Muslims look bad. So this is not a joke. So if you look here, this is to people that are not in the UK. Yeah. This is basically where the borough Kirkley is over here. Yeah. Guess where Manchester is, where Ghost lives? Here. So not only have we got this new massive case, there have been Oldham, there's been Rochdale, there's been Huddersfield, there's been Rotherham, now there's Kirkley. I think there's another Kirkley one. All of these cases are going around this area where Ghost Speaker's Corner lives, and he says there's no real problem. This is where I believe this guy is somehow connected to this, or maybe knows people, because there's no way you can have these many convictions and say there's no problem. Now here, let me just show you the problem we're going to have here. Now read the names. I'm going to go through the name. Remember, I said I don't believe these to be Muslims. I believe them to be mainly Pakistani from north of the UK. Maybe there's one or two from different communities, like maybe Bengali or maybe one or two of Afghan. But the majority, if it's in Kirkley, Batley is a big Pakistani area. So let me just read the names, and you're going to see how crazy this is now. Let me read the names here. Let me zoom in here, because when I read the names here, I was like, okay, this is pretty clear cut. Where these guys are coming from. What area of the world. Now, I know everyone's saying, Rod, you are racist. You're this. Shut up, man. Shut up. Shut up. Stop worrying about me. Stop worrying about me and deal with the issue, because the fallout from these cases affects everybody. It affects race relations and it affects religious cohesion as well. And so if it's not dealt with and it's just been kept on saying there's not an issue, there's going to be a problem. It's going to explode at some point because people are not going to accept, mass kind of grooming gangs happening. And now, before I say this, we know that there are pedophiles and stuff like that. Look, for me, when I think of look, everyone, don't get triggered. When I think of a pedophile, I think of an old white man with a cap on. That's my vision. Whenever I think, okay, pedophile, you think of an older white man who's basically a lone kind of wolf, or maybe with two people. That's my image when I think. When I think of religious abuse, I think of Catholic priests. Sorry to jack our radio, I just do, because the Catholic Church has, the epidemic of the abuse. Whenever I think of a religious abuse, I think of Catholic priests, of what's happened. When I think about grooming, this particular grooming where you got, loads of men who are kind of like, pimping out these girls and stuff, I do think of Pakistani people, Pakistani men. Now, is that right? Is that wrong? Look, if you have an overrepresentation for one particular group in doing one particular crime, I don't think it's unfair to then start thinking of that group when you think of a particular crime. Do you understand? Like I've used the example, remember, this is not me really saying it, before everyone makes a show, Raj says Sikhs steal apples, because I know they're going to turn this into something. Just hypothetically, imagine, there are convictions for Sikhs, stealing apples at a rate which is 50 times higher than another community. You would have to say, okay, why are Sikhs stealing apples? At a 50 to 60% higher rate than other communities. That's fine to see that if you can prove the conviction rate is that much higher. The same with these grooming situations. We know these grooming gangs, are on a mass level now. I mean, this 42 is another freaking milestone in how many people have been thinking. And you're going to be shocked at the amount of people and the ages. Now, when it comes to pedophilia, there's no doubt about it. When it comes to lone wolf pedophile, it's white, normally white men, and that's just a fact. I'm sorry, and it's broad as well. When you see these pedophiles things where they catch people out, Asians, black, actually not that much black people, actually Asians, there's white people, there's this and that. It's strange there's not many black people in those kind of pedophiles things, to be honest with you. So all right, so let me just read the names of the people. Now, West Yorkshire Police said those charged were Donna Lynn, 41, from Heckermond Wicket, charged with causing a prostitution of a girl under 16, allowing a premises to be used for unlawful sexual intercourse, procuring a female under 21, and controlling prostitution. So this woman's a violent. The first person is Muhammad Yaqub. Yaqub is that guy from the big-headed scientist. From what is it called? The Nation of Islam. Nizar Belamoria, 68, from Batley. Remember, this happened like 15 years ago, so it would have been younger, Charged with an offence of rape and procuring a female under 21. Yusuf Matala, 69. Ibrahim Manamiyat, Lakiyat Ali, Hashim Sacha, Nobar Shah, 69. 69. Ibrahim Khalifa, 83. Manaf Hussein, 47. Maria Rourke, 42, from Batley, charged with causing the act. So there was women involved who procured the girls and then prostituted. Riaz Sheikh, 57. Amjid Rangzeb, 43. Lakayat Hussein Hani, 45. Shakil Haq, 44, from Birmingham. So the people are coming from Birmingham, Dewsbury, and all of these places. Rafiq Patel, 69, from Batley. Muhammad Abbas, 60, from Dewsbury. Shafaq Hussein, 45. Tariq Azam, 52. Aurangzeb Aurangzeb. Look, that Gunjar Aurangzeb, an Aurangzeb involved in this. I can't believe when I read this. Aurangzeb. Obviously, Aurangzeb is an individual that is, responsible for the persecution of Sikhs during the, late 1600s to the 1700s. Ban Aurangzeb, another freaking filthy Aurangzeb here. Izar Hussain, 46. Muhammad Sheikh, 48. Muhammad Tariq, 62. You know what, I'm going to say something. You know, when I read the word Muhammad, people should, you know what you should do, You should make them change their name. I think that should be a punishment. You should make, because think about the disrespect of having your prophet's name and you're raping. If you're accused of this, I think the Muslim community should say, look, you need to change your name. Change your first name. Because if I had known somebody whose name was a Sikh guru's name and they used that as the first name and they were accused of rape, I would say, you need to change your name, dude, because you're putting your religion into disrepute. Look how many Muhammad's on this. Have a look. Muhammad Sheikh, 48. Muhammad Tariq, 62. Sajid Majid, 48. Zulfikar Ali, 42. Ansar Muhammad Mahmood Quran, 44. Muhammad Jabbar Qaim, 40. Shafiq Sadiq, 52. Muhammad Ishtiq Hussain, 47, from Dewsbury. Abbas Kaji, 52. Muhammad Farouk, 52. Tazwar Hussain, 42. Muhammad Munir Shafi, 43. Zaid Ali Novaraska, 53. Nisar Likat Khan, 42. Muhammad Riaz Khan, 47. Muhammad Likam Daji, 46. Another Muhammad Ramzan, 64. Yeah, Janine 44 from Batley, charged with encouraging prostitution. Ali Shan Wahid 41. Yeah, Ismail Sadat 51, and Muhammad Yusin 48. Yeah. Now it's pretty clear cut. Yeah, that from the names. Yeah. But these guys, there's no Sikhs involved in this. Yeah, there's no Sikhs, there's no Hindus. Now, some of them could be Christian, because we do know that Christians sometimes have Muslim names. They could be whatever. But we do know from the names, in my opinion, and the demographics of the area, that mainly they're going to be from Pakistani heritage. Yeah. So let me just double check. Okay, all right. So, white, Asian. So there's only 24,000 Asians in that area, man. And most of them are probably Pakistani, because we know when it comes to up north, the majority of the population there who are from South Asia normally come from Pakistan over there. So I don't know. What can you say about that? Yeah, there's a lot of Patel. I had a friend called I don't want to say their name, but I had a friend that was Patel as well. But you have they're Gujarati. He's Gujarati, then if he's a Patel. So there's one Gujarati in there for definite. Yeah, if their sick name's Patel. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. Up north, there's a problem going on. Yeah, whether it's still continuing, it was going up until 2015. And when you have people, that are continuously saying there's not an issue, and that it's Islamophobia, it's this and it's that, you're making the situation worse. Yeah, you need to own up to the issue. Until you do, yeah, the situation with race relations and community cohesion is just going to get worse. Because if people saw, the Pakistani community up north doing something and go, okay, we're going to tackle this head on and admit there's a problem, I don't think people would be that harsh. They'd be like, okay, fair enough, you're trying to tackle the problem. Yeah. Now, I've only seen one video where you had people doing talks and stuff within that area, yeah, and I've not seen that much. Yeah, there's not enough, yeah, to do that. Yeah, there's not enough out there to tackle this, because the situation is out of control. When you look at that, that's 40 individuals. Yeah, yeah, and you'll see. Yeah, I mean, just condemn it in it outright and say it's wrong. Yeah, and we need to be doing better. Instead, what people would say is, "Oh, it's racism, Islamophobia." No, this is you're basically putting the Muslim community under the bus, and you're putting the Asian community under the bus. Because when people look at these names, they're going to think of Asians and they're going to think of Muslims. But in reality, it's just one demographic of people from Pakistan, mainly in these towns where this situation is going on. Yeah, and they need to speak up about it. Yeah. Yeah, you speak out, yeah, you're a racist, or I think he is. It's unbelievable. You say this stuff, you're a racist or you're Islamophobe. No, it's not. Yeah, you're creating more Islamophobia and racism when you don't talk, yeah, thinking, yeah, you should condemn it. Yeah, shouldn't shy away from it. Because the problem is when you start covering stuff up, it just goes underground and it becomes, festers and festers and festers, yeah, and festers and festers, yeah. That's the thing. It festers and then it becomes something that is worse. It's not look. If you was condemning it, you wouldn't have 40 guys being charged today. There's one thing condemning, and there's one thing actively trying to stamp it out. There is something wrong in these northern towns, because I will say this doesn't happen in London. I've not seen of a grooming case I've lived in East London all my life. I've not seen Pakistanis grooming girls in this area. I've just not seen it. I've not heard it, and I've not seen it. So there's something about the northern towns where something's going wrong over there, because otherwise it would be happening here. Yeah, my area, Waltham Forest, is the biggest area for Pakistanis. Waltham Forest, and I'll prove it to you because I live in Waltham Forest, isn't it? Yeah, Waltham Forest. Let me just prove it to you. I'm from Waltham Forest, yeah, and it's one of the biggest Pakistani communities in the UK. Yeah, have a look. Yeah, Because we say, oh, Raj, how do you know? Dude, I grew up in this area. I went to a school called Norlington School. You will not find a single person that would say Raj was Islamophobic or anything. This is why no one can find anyone, because I'm not. Yeah. If you go to people, you can try and find people from Norlington School. Yeah. So look, the Pakistani community of London, also Pakistani London, consists of Pakistanis. Let me just see where it goes. So Waltham Forest, yeah, makes up 10% of the percentage, yeah, of 26,000, yeah. The highest, yeah, is in Redbridge, Newham, and all of these areas are right next to me. So Newham is next to me, and Redbridge is the next borough, yeah, and Waltham Forest, yeah. So this East London, where I live, yeah, has the biggest Pakistani community in the UK, yeah. Let me just double check if it actually right. So So only 2% of Pakistanis are Christians. Yeah, I used to have a Christian Pakistani mate at college. Just kind of just find something. Obviously, they're going to go mad and go, right. Look, Pakistani Londoners are mostly Muslim who speak Urdu and Punjabi, among other languages. The main concentration of Pakistani settlements in London are found in Outer London, with the boroughs of Redbridge, which is down the road from me, Newham, which is down the road from me, Waltham Forest, which is where I live. Yeah, accounting for nearly a third of Londoners of Pakistani descent. So I know this is a very northern specific issue going on. Yeah. Even when it comes to Sikh girls and stuff, it's a very, very northern issue. Like my relative was from the north and stuff like that. So something needs to kind of be looked into. Why is it that these towns, especially around Manchester, Leeds, obviously Ghost, you come from Manchester, and all this case is just literally on your doorstep, yeah, and all the other cases are around your area. And instead of concentrating on me, what you should try and do is clear the rubbish out from your community. And this is the problem, yeah. That's the problem. You're not doing nothing about it. You're concentrating on me highlighting it because you was probably involved in the grooming, or you know someone that was involved. I personally think one of your family, or maybe you or your friends or whatever, were involved in grooming, which is why you defend it so much and you don't want to admit there's an issue. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, this is the thing. Look, here, I'm not going to say all Pakistanis because I live in Waltham Forest, and I don't think I've heard of one case, yeah, over the years. And trust me, I've tried to find them where in this area there's grooming gangs. Yeah, maybe there is, and I don't know, but I've not seen it. So what needs to be asked is why is it that Pakistanis in London are not doing this, but the further north you go in these towns, this is an epidemic over there, because it is an epidemic. When you have 40 men being arrested and charged, yeah, in one go, there's a problem. And this ain't the first one. There's more and there's more and there's more. And I guarantee there's going to be more coming out. There'll be more coming out and there's more coming out. Yeah. And this is the thing though, until people start really, really putting their head down. I personally believe, yeah, I don't think the Pakistani community in the north will deal with it, yeah, because I think they're too embarrassed and maybe they don't want to be told what to do. I think other Muslim communities need to go in there and say, look, yeah, you're making Muslims look bad. Can you let's try and figure out what the issue was and let's not do it again, because you don't want to pass the same bad traits over to the next generation, innit? If you don't solve it with this generation, the next generation is going to do it, because that generation is the generation. The people that are being charged are basically people that are kind of in my age group or older. Yeah. Then you got younger guys. I don't know if they're doing it. Maybe they're not doing it. I don't know. We don't know until the future whether other cases will start coming out. But we do know that, you know, in the 90s and the 2000s, this was going on an epidemic scale in these northern towns. Yeah. We sacrifice my life for Pakistan. Yes, true, true, true. So yeah, I mean, you know, I know people are going to start crying. Tomorrow's going to be like tears all over their pillows and all this kind of stuff. People going Islamophobia, 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 Islamophobia. Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, this guy's probably a fake. It's all fake. There's no problem. Yeah, you're probably a groomer. You're probably a groomer. You're probably one of the guys that did the grooming. Yeah. So of course you're going to say it's fake because for you, rape is normal, isn't it? You think going out and raping a girl, an underage girl, is like a date. Yeah. So obviously you're going to think it's not, nothing's happening. You dirty, filthy cunt. Yeah. Just admit there's a problem. I didn't say you just have to change your name. If his name was the name of a guru, say, his name was Gobind. Yeah, his name wasn't. I would say that, okay, you're putting, the Sikh guru's names in disrepute because you've raped someone and you've got the name of the guru. Change your name, innit? It's not hard. Do it for a freaking thingy. Now, if you've got all these guys with the name Muhammad, which is your prophet's name, doing this effery, like, you should go like, dude, change your name, innit? Like, you're putting your prophet, because other Muslims are like, wow, all these Muhammad, there's like 10 Muhammads in that list. Yeah. Obviously, when people read that, they're gonna be like, wow. So I don't think it's a bad idea to punish them and say, look, change your name, innit? Take away the name Muhammad because you're disrespecting the prophet, innit? What's wrong with that? It's like someone saying the name Jesus. If I heard someone called Jesus, and because I went to America and there's a guy called Jesus there, and then I found out he's a rapist, I'll be like, dude, change your name, man. Like, minimum you can do is change your name. You're putting Jesus Christ in, Jesus, in his name in disrepute, innit? Yeah, take the name away. Yeah, look, hold on. First of all, there's a difference between, look, I'm not trying to say one crime is worse than the other, yeah, but we have to agree we have to agree there are certain crimes that are worse, and one of them is rape and grooming of children. Yeah. So if someone's a pedophile or someone's a groomer or someone's like this, yeah, I believe that crime's worse, in my opinion, than say somebody that stole. Yeah, somebody that might have been a bit of a gangster. Yeah. And I believe that kind of, is a different situation. They can still repent in it. Once you've done this kind of effery with children and stuff, because the girl was under 16, then, you should just, I think, change your name, in it. Change it, man. Change it. Just change it to something else. Yeah. Because it'll be a form of punishment, in it, having to change your name. Imagine that you have to change your name because you did something that bad that, you have to change it. Why not? Sorry, I thought I heard something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you can see from the thingy, I'm going to kind of obviously keep up to date with it and see what else is going on with that case. But it's kind of linked to, obviously, the situation with grooming, because I'm talking about CQ UK, and let me see. Obviously, people are going to get their nappies, in a twist, and instead of dealing with the problem, they're going to start blaming me. If you dealt with the problem, I wouldn't have to speak about it, innit? Yeah. I don't know about that. Miso's real hardcore there. I don't know about that. I would say that you should obviously be, you need to really look in yourself. I would say that I don't think having someone changing their name is a hard thing. You can do it relatively easily. It will shame the person as well. You say, look, you can't have the name Muhammad because you raped someone. Take your name away, and that's a massive shame, innit? People ask him, hold on, dude, what's your name? Imagine, someone's name was Muhammad, yeah, and then they did the grooming, and then the community said you got to change your name. Then they go about, and people say, oh, all right, Muhammad. He said, oh, my name's whatever name is there, Jahangir now, yeah, or what's his name? What's it? Saeed. Let's just say Saeed. My name's Saeed now, yeah. They were like, why'd you change your name? Oh, because the community told me to change it because I raped someone. That is a massive disrespect to that guy, and he would be embarrassed for the rest of his life, which he should be, innit? I think that's a good. Someone take that up and give it to the Pakistani community. This suggestion, huh? Am I talking madness, people? Come on, tell me press 1 if I'm talking if I'm correct, and press 1 if I'm talking madness. Press 1 if I'm talking correct, and press 1 if I'm talking madness. Obviously, it doesn't make no difference which one you press, because to me, I will decide whether I feel what I'm saying is actually correct or not, man. I don't need the number 1 being pressed. Press 1 so I can feel secure about my decision. Press 1 so I can feel secure about myself lying. Yeah? Press 1 Press 1. Obviously, purple effect. Yeah, had to do it. And the fire emoji. Obviously, he's doing what's called a kind of a kind of satire, highbrow satire. Yeah. So satire, whatever it's called. So don't take it too seriously. And Sunny Azor said 2, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. This is also news from Europe. Hold on. If you saw some news from Europe, you would know problem is bigger than this. I don't know. All I'm going by is the UK and by what's happening here, because obviously I can't think about the whole world. I have to think about what's happening here around this nation and about, I had a pretty good chat with a guy called Chris. I don't know. I think he put it on thingy. I'm going to adopt him and I'm going to call him Chris Vinder if he wants, and I'm going to make him learn Punjabi and all that. He's a British English nationalist, but I've told him I'll adopt him if I have to, and he can be called Chris Vinder. Where is that stream gone? Raj, have you noticed how fast has it got live since Raspik has come back? I don't think he's been live for 10 days. Maybe he's still hiding behind the curtain, innit? That curtain. Or maybe, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. To be fair, he is doing something important, so if you look here, thingy, football fans, let me just double check before I say this, because I don't want to say it and then look like an idiot. So, yeah. What? Oh, God, I didn't even realize. Man. I didn't even realize. So if you look at Faz's channel here, he hasn't done a video for 12 days, which is, a godsend, to be honest with you, because most of his stuff shit. As you can see, the Raj is like, literally everywhere, the obsession is real. But look at this one here, about the big up the Muslims who went to the Chinese embassy. Let's see whether how serious this one was. Let's have a quick look, because he hasn't done a video. I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get a strike. Obviously, Mr. Unity has made every Muslim hate him and united every Muslim. But have a look what he put in this video. Just think about this, You're doing a video, about a serious situation about the Uyghurs, Look at the Muslims at the Unity. You're doing a serious video about the Uyghurs, who are in concentration camps, in China. And this guy is so disgraceful. Look what he's done. Imagine, you're a young Muslim, and you're like, Daddy, can I look on the internet for, because I want to learn about what's happening to the Uyghur Muslims. Yes, son. Go on the internet, search the internet, type in Uyghurs, and you will get the information you need. Don't worry about where you go. Just go to a good channel. Oh, yes, Daddy, I'm going to look. Oh, Daddy, I'm checking now with the Uyghurs because I want to help them and see what's going on. Let me type in Uyghur Muslims. The protest. Oh, Daddy, look what I found, Daddy. Daddy, is this a Uyghur Muslim? Daddy, is this Uyghur Muslim? Who's this? Is this a Uyghur Muslim? Is that the Chinese government coming over the Uyghur Muslims? Daddy, I found this video. Look. What is this, Daddy? Daddy, is this Kim? Is this the Chinese president? And who is this man here? The Uyghur man? Is this the Uyghur man? Is this the Uyghur in the prison camps? Is this what they're doing to the Uyghurs? Daddy, what is this doing here with his bottom hair? Look, I don't know. What is going? Who is this? Who is this? Is this a Muslim man? Who is this Muslim man? Let me just play it a little bit. Oh, what's this? Oh, laggy kuri. Okay, is this about the Uyghur Muslims? Now, this is how disgraceful this guy is, A video about Uyghur Muslims has more about me in there than it has about Uyghur Muslims. Think about it. I'm a wicked dancer, though, man. I'm not going to lie. I love watching myself dance, I love watching myself dance. When I go, Yeah. So just look at this is why this guy here needs to hang his hat up. You couldn't even do a 30-minute video, a serious video for 30 minutes. Big up the Muslims who went to the Chinese embassy, just so you really understand how messed up this cokehead is. Look. Yeah, here. Just so I'll show you, not making. You got Muhammad Hijab with his big titties out outside the Chinese embassy. Big up the Muslims who went to the Chinese embassy. Daddy, can I click this one? Daddy, who's this? Daddy, who's this here with the orange turban and is that gay? Is he gay? Who's this Gandu here? Oh, Daddy, who's this? Oh, Daddy, oh, look at this. I found it. It's the Chinese embassy. Oh, Daddy, let me watch it, please, Daddy. Let me have a look. Oh, look at this. Mr. Unity, he's uniting the Muslim Ummah against the Chinese government, Daddy. Daddy, look, Mr. Unity's uniting the Muslim community. He's amazing, Daddy. Daddy, look, Daddy. Look what he's doing. He's destroying the Chinese government with this. Look, propaganda. Look what he's doing for Islam. Look, Daddy. Look what he's done for Islam, for the Muslims of Uganda. Look. Very sharabi, sharabi kiyaga. Daddy, what is sharabi? Daddy, what is sharabi? Oh, son, chup karo hone, bas kar de hone. Bande, sharabi is, I think it's like grape juice or something. Daddy, sharabi is alcohol. My friend told me, oh, sharabi haga, to the pure sharabi haga. Oh, no, I don't drink. No, mistaken. My sharabi tani, yeah. Not Daddy, they told me your sharabi, Daddy, yeah. It's so embarrassing, yeah, that this guy cannot even do a 30-minute video on the persecutions of the Uyghurs, yeah, without this bullshit. I'm actually shocked. I actually didn't see this, yeah. I mean, I saw it like yesterday. Sharabi. Do you know what sharabi is? Alcohol. An alcoholic. Not only has he disrespected me, yeah, by making me the one, yeah, with a green thingy and look like a grandpa, yeah, at least make me look cool, yeah, like the other video. He's put Hakira Date's head on the woman, yeah, and she's got big titties as well. So poor Hakira is like being grinded by this old man, yeah. Sorry, Hakira. And then what he's done, he's put a song about alcohol. He's done a song about alcohol. He's done a song about alcohol on a Muslim persecution video. Someone send this to the Uyghurs. Imagine a Uyghur boy here in the concentration camp. He's got the internet in it. He's got the internet. Daddy, I found this phone. I'm going to look at what my Muslim brothers and sisters. I told this a man called Mr. Unity in England. What he does, he does amazing videos to expose the Chinese government. Daddy, look. Daddy, look at this. Look at this, Daddy. Oh, Daddy. Yeah, come on, man. Like, what is wrong? People need to give this guy. Let me tell you something, football fans, yeah. Someone needs to give you a thupper around the mouth, man. Edda. Ta. Yeah. Metaphorically. Imagine if I'd done a video about Sikh persecution, yeah, and in the middle of it, I got football fans grinding with gay dunya. Yeah? What is that about? Absolutely insane, yeah. No one's called him out. This has been 2 weeks ago. Why is this not? I want people to really ask him, what was he thinking when he made this video about Uyghur Muslims and put this? Amina Sardar in there as well, and me bopping like a freaking G, like the new Michael Jackson. Yeah, look at this! Oh my god, I didn't even see this. Oh my god, this is on next level, man. Look at this. I'm actually shocked now because I didn't see this bit. Yeah, I'm actually shocked. Remember, this is a video highlighting the Uyghur Muslims. yeah, the persecution of 2 million Uyghur Muslims who are in concentration camps being persecuted by the Chinese government. Yeah, Mohammadi was outside the Chinese government ripping his shirts off and wiggling his titties for the Uyghurs. Yeah, and look what this Gunjar has done. Look.
Let me get rid of this fucking gay fucker off the screen, man.
Oh, God. Dude, you got no izzat, yeah. I swear to God, you got no izzat. There's a time and place for fun and games. Yeah, if you're doing a live stream, yeah, about the Uyghur.
By the day, and how it went to the Chinese embassy. Excellent.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Okay.
Let me 1 second.
Okay, 1 second. Let me load up the video. Muhammad Hijab went to the Chinese embassy, but I'm not going to play the video of Muhammad Hijab at the Chinese embassy, which everybody else has. Because I'm going to check if he played the video.
Fucking bullshit stuff. No problem.
Yeah. Let's see if you played the video of the Chinese embassy. No. You can see here. It's not. I don't want to get a strike. But he played this. He played this. Yeah. This is what he thought was appropriate for a video about the Uyghurs. Love you, Munda Sharabi. Love you, Munda Sharabi. Love you, Munda Sharabi. Wow, that should be the new kind of anthem for the Uyghurs. Why do you make that as a new anthem for the persecution of the Uyghurs? Love you, I got Sharabi. Love you. And they can sing it, yeah, as they get released from the concentration camps. Yeah? You're insane, dude. Like, no wonder you freaking had to retire. I don't know where you gone, yeah? You probably freaking, God knows where he's gone. Like, this lasted for 10 minutes. 10 minutes of the video is that. Well, let me just see what they said in the chat when they're playing it, yeah? Because I want to name and shame people. DTB, I don't know who that is. Mark Smith, don't know who that is. Shah Sahid, that's that little prick that pretended to be a Muslim girl, a Sikh girl, innit? Shah Sahid, that's you little fuddle. You got no shame. Your Muslim brothers and sisters are being persecuted in China, and you're freaking putting Sharabi videos up about alcohol. Yeah, nasty individuals, man. Nasty. Look at that. That's the only thing he put up of sense. Filthy individual. So yeah, I mean, you've seen that, yeah. So obviously, you know, football fans, I don't know where he's gone. Maybe the Chinese government, yeah, actually captured him, yeah, because of this video. Now he's in the concentration camp because he deserves to be, with the disrespect he gave to the Muslim community with this particular video, yeah. The amount of disrespect he's done on that, man. I can't believe people let him go with it. This is 2 weeks ago, the little puddy there, yeah. So you can see the last video was 12 days ago, yeah. God knows. I've been told on a serious note, the 12 days, yeah, that he's been gone, he's doing some serious work. He's in the situation where, because I highlighted and issued, he now has to find Auntie gone. He's on an expedition, yeah, on the North Pole. He's going to the Bermuda Triangle because of, what is it? Auntie G? Auntie, aaja the. Auntie, sit down. You are in a terrorist attack. Yes, Auntie? Yes, Sudofaz. I was in. What about the Uyghurs? Sudofaz? Shut up, chup karo hona. Leave the Uyghurs alone. They are doing good. Muhammad Hijab is outside embassy showing his titties, and he will save them. Let me do this, yeah? Also, Auntie, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Auntie gone. So he's out there right now searching for the auntie. Yeah. So we got to give him credit where credit's due, because the heart attacks in the Bermuda Triangle, the freaking these aunties in there as well. So he's trying to find everything in one go. Also, your own honor and izzat is in there as well. Yeah. You couldn't even do one stream where you, yeah, look. This one comment alone, she's done more for the Uyghurs than you've done. Because you've disrespected the Uyghurs. So now what you need to do is to make up for it. You might have to go there and actually sacrifice your life to free them. Because the amount of disrespect you've given them. Yeah? I swear to God, I can't believe people let him get away with that, yeah? It's so disrespectful. I might actually say, I'm going to be honest with you. Oh my God, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do next. I know what I'm going to do next week. I know what I'm going to do. Before I say it, yeah, I swear I have to just do something, man. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I swear this is going to be a classic, man. This is going to be a classic. Classic. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. Because one second. Let me just do something first before I do. Because I don't want to ruin it for myself. Let me just say. Oh, come on. Okay. Right. Don't worry, guys. I am not gone mad. I'm just checking I'm doing something quickly before I announce something. Because I don't want to get in a situation where if I announce it and then they can sabotage my plan. I've just got a maniacal plan just come through my head. And it's going to be, if it works out, it's going to be very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let me just double check. Okay. Okay, so I've downloaded that video. Now, what I'm going to do here, the next time I go Speaker's Corner, I'm going to play it to Mohammed Hijab. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Mohammed Hijab. I'm going to say, well done on your, what you did at the thingy. Obviously, I don't agree with you showing your body because obviously, you don't want to be, doing some weird thing like that. But, well done in it. So I'm going to go there, yeah, and I'm going to talk to him, yeah. And midway through the conversation, I'm going to play the video and say, what do you think of this? And I'll be like, okay, there's a great video being done, yeah, by a guy called Michael Surfaz Live, yeah. And then what I'm going to do, as I do that, I'm going to play this, yeah, to him, yeah, on my phone and say, have a look at this, yeah. What do you think of this video, Mohammed Hijab? What do you think of this video? What do you think of this about the Christians, Uyghurs? Someone done a video dedicated to you. What do you think of this? Dillaggy, taking your heart away, yeah. So imagine that. Oh, that's going to be a classic if I can do that, man. Because Mohammed Hijab actually does speak to me. Ali Dawa doesn't, so I can have a little word with him and then say, "Have a look at this, man. Have a look at this." Yeah, he'll take his t-shirt off again. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, nasty individual for doing this about the Uyghur Muslims. Poor Uyghur Muslims have suffered so much, and this guy can't even do one video, actually highlighting it without effery involved. Where's Gain? Where's Gain, the leader of the Bengali community, when I need him? Where is he? Don't worry about him. He's a freaking football. You shouldn't take him too seriously, man. Just freaking realize he's a little pussy-o who allowed his mum to have a heart attack and did nothing, or he lied about it. Yeah, he's done out here, man. He's done out here, 100%. Anyway, I'll go till 2 hours, so let me just do 15 minutes more. I've got StreamYards for a month, so why not? Why not? Let's just go for a couple of comments, not comics. I didn't expect to see that. Yeah, I didn't expect to see that. I know I'm going back here, seeing that freaking picture of me in a kind of like leather straps and stuff. Crazy. So very. Yeah, well, I was talking about a guy called Saeed something, yeah. So I don't know if he's Catholic Jack. How you doing, my mate? I think he was in there earlier. What's his name? What's that guy from yesterday? Chris. Oh, look, he's back. Raj, I'm a changed man. Seeing Salman Khan's hijabs has made me see my wife. Wow, amazing. He's seen the light. Little football fans. Coke couldn't do it to him. Obviously, Mohammed Hijab's titties have. Yeah, he's a nasty individual, man. Like, if you look, if you can't do one video about a serious topic for 30 minutes, then you don't care. Then you don't really care, because it's not hard to do a topic about something for 30 minutes if you truly cared. You're just doing it for show. Then you're not doing it because obviously 10 minutes of that video is about me dancing with a date and all of this kind of Amina Sadar. Yeah, he might be in India right now, going over there, sitting, yoga pose, nanga. Imagine him naked, yeah, sitting there with like, the bindi in the middle, and he's going, Yeah, you don't know. He might have changed, innit? Maybe the Hindu shows have changed him, innit? How do we know? Maybe he's seen the light. All right. Yeah, so the other day, let me show it again because I want to show how stupid people are here. Because people are so dumb, man. Seriously, they really think I'm dumb as well. They really, I know I look dumb. I'm not as dumb as I look, I'm actually not as dumb as you look. I'm pretty smart sometimes, People underestimate the Raj, innit? Like my intellect. I'm not as crazy as you think. Oh, let's remind people, because I don't think people saw this either. Obviously, this is from what's it named? Because I'm going to stay for like another 10 minutes, round it off to 2 hours that I need to shoot. But if you look at this here, remember Luton, I love you, Noburu. My name's Luton. Now have a look at Luton. Why was Luton sucking up to me the other day? Yeah, because normally me and Luton are dushmans for life. Yeah, but he was someone asked him why he said, "You're our Punjabi pra." How have I become his Punjabi pra? He sees me as an Islamophobe. Luton. Yeah. Someone find out. And he said, we need to squash this animosity. What is happening with Luton? I said, LOL, shut the F up, Fudo. Obviously, I'm not having none of his bullshit because he's talking the most amount of shit. So someone find out from Luton, what was his plan here? Why was he saying, you're our Punjabi pra? Talking about he wants to basically thinking. Now, I know with Jack, we're normally pretty cool anyway, but I was shocked about this love fest. Never. We need to squash this animosity. And I basically Luton, so I'm scared. LOL, I'm smart, not scared. Jack, so you and your trap. It's a trap. Yeah, so I want to know what was going on here. I got my own theories as to why this guy was sucking up to me like I was Nibiru. Yeah. And I got my particular kind of viewpoint, but I'm not going to say it right now. Just in case, obviously I'm wrong and I don't want to talk about a certain situation at the moment. So let me just show you something else as well. Hold on. Oh yeah, let's just remind ourselves actually. Rather than that, let's remind myself of what's his name? Respect, yeah, and he's kind of following me about and stuff, yeah. Because Respect, yeah, people don't realize we have a long history. Me and that Horsey, yeah. And it stems back from years ago. It's been like 4 years now. Let's read this corner. And he has done the lap of the Raj so many times, I've forgotten. Here's one of them here. Let's play this song because this is from, when was this filmed? This was January 27th, January 27th, 2019, when Rajanata was in full Rajanata mode. Yeah. Yeah. So Rat Boy was there. Rat Boy was still Muslim at the time. And he was chewing at my bloody feet. Oh, God, what's going on? If it's frozen, it means something. My side's frozen at the minute. Just give me a second. I don't know. Can people still see me? Because on my side, it's gone a bit crazy. The internet's blown up for some reason. Let me just do that again. What is going on? Can someone write in there if it's frozen or am I thingy? Because the problem on my side, it's showing that it's frozen up. I need to restart the bloody thing. I might have to drop out for a second and restart it. Yeah, Karma. Yeah, I can see your comment, but I can't actually. It's spinning with the wheel of doom. You know that wheel of doom, the spinning wheel of doom, and it's just round, and it's not stopping. So what I'll have to do is just shut the StreamYard and then jump back in. So just give me 2 minutes. I'm not dead. What the hell's going on? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Let's close the program. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Oh, no, there's bloody 2 of me in it. Freaking heck. Okay. That's better. Okay. Okay. It's had a good video to just go over, man. That bloody thing started freezing out. I think Gen 1 has done Jaddu Tuna on me, which means black magic. Curse me, because I showed that screenshot. Yeah, I've only shown one though. It's much more than that, but I'm not going to show it out of respect, innit? Because you're not supposed to. But I had to. I wanted to know what was going on there. Let me just get the history. What the hell? Oh, God's sake! So stupid, man. Okay, here it is. Now, obviously, I look pretty crazy on here because I look full on. Yeah, rewind. You've seen. Let me explain something. You've missed. Yeah, one of the greatest ever videos of when the Uyghur Muslims are being persecuted. Yeah, somebody by the name of Surfaz Live had done an amazing video to highlight the persecution of the Uyghurs. Yeah, and he done such an amazing job, that the Uyghurs, the campaign for Uyghurs, they're going to use his video as a way to destroy the Chinese government, for what they've done to the Uyghur Muslims. Here you go, look. So I'm from Sir Faz's channel. Here you go, about Uyghur Muslims. Here you go. Yes. This is what you've done. Dil lagi, which means taking your heart, and about sharabi. Munda Punjabi. Sharabi means alcoholic. Yeah. So this is what he did to highlight the thingy. Now, before you think ultra, I'm lying. This is the title of the show. Big up the Muslims who went to the Chinese embassy. And this is what 10 minutes of the show, of a 30-minute show was, including this. Look at those moves. Can you move like that, Ultra? I bet you're jealous that I can move like this, isn't it? And to even show something even worse that I can't believe. Yeah, so it goes on and it goes on and it goes on and it goes on and it goes on. But let me just see if I can find that last bit. Have a look. What do you think of this of Uyghur Muslims? This is how the Uyghur Muslims want to be represented on the internet. Yeah, this is how the Uyghur Muslims are going to fix it. This is how Faz is going to fix the Uyghur Muslim situation by doing this video. Look, Adeka. Look, let me just zoom in just so you can really see what's going on in this situation. Look. Yeah, big up the Muslims who went to the Chinese embassy. Look. Have a look. What do you think, guys? Is this, something that a sane, normal human being would do about such an important subject matter? I think not, obviously. So let me just go to Horsey, because obviously the show has the horse in the thingy, and I'm just trying to highlight that I've got nothing to do with this particular situation that he's trying to drag my name into. But before people start saying, Raj, you can't go against the big bad Raspect. Listen here, man. I'm the only person that has been able to withstand Horsey's attacks. Yeah, he's attacked me like a horse. Scratching me and everything for years, and also in real life, the horse has tried to get me. Look, this video from Mr. Rax. Look, I'm just recording. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at the state of me. Even after saying this looks crazy, I got my phone on my freaking side here, on the arm, like I'm Batman. Like on the side here. But the reason, I know it looks crazy, but everything was ergonomically done. So I didn't have to, when I wanted to use my phone, I'd go like this, and I'd have a headpiece as well so I can talk, and I didn't have to think about stuff, apart from, because everyone was following me all the time. So I wanted to make life easier for myself. So have a look at this here. I'm a top tactic. I'm recording, and then I'm going, snitch. Oh, snitch.
Remember that man got shut down by 16 bars. He said if you don't shut him out, you're going to get banned from the park. Don't make videos of me. That one like that. Triggered as fuck. You ain't got no fucking life. Why? You don't even know how to play chess, Ron. English?
Look what I'm using. Look at that bloody. Oh, I'm like that freaking proper Robocop there, man. It's crazy. Proper Robocop. Look at that freaking thing, man. What is going on there? Oh my God, Skype is going mad. Shut up, Skype, you freaking stupid thing. We're getting notifications. Have a look at that on the sidearm. I bet everyone's thinking, what the hell is going on with that?
You understand? Turn that about trans. Everyone's doing the talk. What you know about?
I'm going to do, I'm going to show you.
Fullback.
Look at that. Yeah, I am the only worthy opponent to respect. Yeah, he doesn't see anyone else as worthy. He don't follow other men about in Speaker's Corner. He don't do shows upon shows on other men. He's done it to ruin them a lot, but he kind of destroyed Rule up to a point. But with me, I'm the only person he's gone up against for 4 years, and the Raj is still standing stronger than ever. Yeah. Have a look.
Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show how men are gonna follow me. Watch this. I'm a god. I'm a god.
He's running away.
Jesus is love. Love your neighbors as yourself. No murderers in the kingdom of God.
Guys, why are you running? You gotta talk.
What do you say? You ain't got no arguments. You ain't got no debates. You ain't got no debates, Raj. Why are you saying that you want to take women as sex slaves, Raj? Why not? Raj, why are you saying that you want to take women as sex slaves? Concubines.
What's that about?
Raj, why are you saying you want to take women as sex slaves? Raj,
why you say that?
Raj, why do you say you want to take women as sex slaves?
Take the mask off. I know who you are, fam. Take off.
Yo, let me just say that. If you're not actually like English, yeah, and you're against immigration, yeah, then
see, once again, he lied again that I said I want to take women as sex slaves when I never said that. What I asked somebody was, would you accept yourself or your family members to be taken as concubines? Yeah, I didn't say I wanted to take you as that, because people were saying it's normal, it's okay for sex slavery. I said, would you accept it for yourself or your family members? That's not the same as me saying I want to do it.
You're quite retarded because
let's see if they're gonna follow me again. Watch.
Yeah, they're gonna follow
this. Watch this. What do you chase the pigeon? What do you chase the pigeon? Because you can't get the truth. You can't hack the hack. Who's gonna hack, bro? Get!
Sorry, brother.
You need to know.
goodness.
Look.
Look. See, Mr. Rex, how long it takes. I'm going to keep on walking around and around.
Look at all these people just following me.
And this is showing shit. PC Barnes.
Look, this is what you call a fan. Look, Rastic, you're a fan. Look.
Barnes.
Who else have you ever done this for? Respect. Let me ask you a question. Who have you ever followed and sang to apart from the Raj? Yeah, yeah, that me and you are gonna do this dance forever. There's no one else that you have met that can take on your stupidity. He's even singing to me, fly, pigeon, fly, fly, pigeon, fly. Fly away home, little pigeon. I actually found it quite cute when you were singing that.
Let's go, Ryan. Come on, everyone. Follow me. Genuine question. Follow me. Genuine question.
Oh, this Pat as well. He was bloody doing.
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me.
Nobody's following you nowhere.
Everybody follow me.
How much are they paying you? That's all I want to know.
Everybody follow me.
Right. Hey, look, guys.
Have you ever seen Raspit going around going, right, trying to follow someone else and singing to them? This is the power of the Raj, isn't it? This is the person that he looks up to. This is why he has to bring my name into things. I don't blame him though. He's a leader, I'm a leader. Yeah? Where we have to kind of like talk between each other. Yeah, we can't have middlemen. Yeah, we have to talk like leader to leader. Yeah, you got your own little thingy, and I'm the one that has my sort of thingy. Yeah, I'm a one-man army though. Yeah, I don't need anybody else around me. This is a different thing though, man. I appreciate people supporting me and stuff. But let me tell you something. One of the biggest weaknesses is to have people around you, because no offense, people at some point will let you down. So the best thing to always be is alone. Yeah, and rely upon yourself. Yeah, and this is why I've managed to kind of get through a lot of stuff, because I've always said, although there's been people that have really supported me, big up Manny, big up to Hassan, big up to all of these people that come down to support me and stuff. But ultimately, it's myself that I always relied upon to thingy, because I don't want to rely upon anyone, because then you're putting your responsibility of yourself in those people's hands, innit? And at the end of the day, I'm not saying I don't trust anyone. It's just the fact that it's better if I just look after myself, innit? Let me just show you another one. Real. Is this the one? Oh, where is that? There's another classic one that I need to show, just to show you how much this little Horsey, sees the Raj as the biggest threat to his authority. Yeah, he doesn't see anyone else as a threat though, apart from me. Yeah, he only sees me as a threat. I don't blame him though. What can you say, man? I am the most formidable person he's ever met, and he's never been able to destroy the Raj, innit? He's tried. Trust me, he's tried. He's tried his best. Others have been broken. The Raj is still standing strong. Where is that bloody video? I want to play that video before I go, man, because this is a better video. Oh, God's sakes, man. Let me just check if I can find this. Is it on here? Oh, it's on my bloody channel. Sorry, man. Sorry, I'm so stupid. Where is that video on my channel? It's one of my own videos. From 2 years ago. Raj walks about Speaker's Corner. When did I return? 2 years ago. 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Oh, here's my videos against bloody Real. Yeah, when I was going after Real. Yeah, that's good. Good night. I went over to Real's channel, innit? And me and them not done a pincer move and destroyed it. I was proud of that one, not gonna lie. Wow, there's funny freaking videos. Where's that Rasper? Raj walks about. Raj walks is Ridge on beyond. Oh, here it is. Ah, yes, I got it. I got it. Yes, I got that bloody video. Let's play. Oh, Councillor Cohen's here. Cohen's doing live streams now. Let's try and get Cohen's channel kind of like thingy in it, man. Cohen, email me so I can mod you up. Yeah. Yeah, Speaker's Corner is a madhouse. I know. That's why I used to love it, innit? That's why I used to love it. Let's try and get Cohen's channel. Why don't you start doing like open panels, Cohen? Huh? Here's another one. Yeah, this was from, when is it? June 3rd, 2009, yeah? Have a look at this one. This is from my perspective, though. Your way home. Look. Oh, no. Oh, my God, he's back. Oh, my God. Fly away home. Pigeon, fly away. You know what? I don't look like a pigeon anymore, so I'm all right. When are we going to have our adversary kind of face between a horse and a pigeon? Don't worry, I'm back. Today's about 1984, though. Today's about 1984. Today's about 1984. You want to do the pilgrimage to the Raj? You want to do the pilgrimage to the Raj? Come on. Follow me. Pilgrimage to the Raj. Come on, let's do 5 laps. And if you do the 5 laps, I'm going to give you, my toenails for free. You have to take a break. Has he ever done this to anyone else? No, because the Raj is special. I am the only person worthy of Raspek's attention like this. Look, he's never done this to no one else. There's not a single video where he's done this apart from me. Yes, sir. This is what people need to understand. Follow me on. I might start kicking your hooves as well. Let's think about it. I'm too big for your channel. I'm too big for your channel. I'm too big for your channel, man. I'm too big for your channel. I'm too big for your channel, man. Look, it goes on. Down to me. Down to your God. Down to you. And let me say something. Oh, Banksy there.
Whoa, what was happening there?
Oh, it's just a normal. So this is the first time I met Real, actually. It's the first ever time. I didn't know who this dude was, this guy here, laughing. I thought, who's this crackhead walking about? Yeah, obviously it was Real, innit? I didn't know who he was. You want me? You're not deep. Look! Look at this. I got these two just following me. Yeah. It's a bit like saying, I'm happy with you haven't got the guts to tell it how it is to those guys. When you say, when Tommy Robinson says all Muslims 5 laps, super spot. Now, you're anti-Semitic, man. Now you're anti-Semitic. The reason why. So this is where Speaker's Corner was a proper madhouse. The reason why I did 8 laps is my pilgrimage. 8 times he followed me around in a circle, yeah? 8 times. You're following the pilgrim. Hey, I'm going to make you do 20 after, yeah? Look at this. This is what you call a real fan, yeah? Respect, man. Look, man. Come on, man. Have some shame, man. Look what you was doing. You're not embarrassed the way you was following me around like paparazzi, yeah? I'm like some A-list star, yeah? And you're walking around trying to get my attention, innit? Come on, man. Come on. You know, Respect, yeah, in a way, is kind of like, you know, he has a kind of like a admiration for the Raj. And this is why he would take his time to just follow me, yeah, and kind of like ask me questions. Like he's cream the back of your neck. Yeah. He's telling me he wants to cream the back of my neck. What does that mean? What do you mean cream the back of my neck? Yeah. I was in a real freaking fiery mood, man. You couldn't say nothing to me at that time, man. I was just like in a Rajanator mode, full. Why did you pick up the kafar we run things? Pick up the kafar we run things. Archie! Let's game over. Come on, Archie. So yeah, the Raj was very famous. Very famous, very famous. Obviously, you know, the Raj is a bit more mellow. But I still got that side, though. Don't get me wrong. If the Rajanator needs to come out, he comes out, innit? When I need to play, I'll come out. But obviously, that was last year. It's like 3 years ago now. I think 2-3 years ago. But yeah, I need to kind of wrap up. Like I said, Horsey, yeah, this whole situation about you, yeah, I still got that side. Obviously, I got that side. That side can come out whenever I need to, innit, man? But it's like Bruce Banner and the Hulk. I can control it, yeah? Yeah, I can control it. When I need to use it, I'll use it, innit? But like I said, yeah, when it comes to this whole situation with this individual that you're talking about I'm involved in it and all that kind of stuff, no, I'm not. Yeah, I've showed you with the proof before from Seek Flicks that I've actually, you know, called out this guy from before, and you know that's all I can do in it. I've just called him out from before, and I disagree with what that dude did, horrendous thing. And yeah, I'm not going to be used as kind of like, oh, Raj is siding with XYZ. I've got no sides on this matter. I'm not involved in it. Obviously, you want to drag me in for the viewers, yeah, so you can put my name in the title. Obviously, you need to do that to get the numbers in it, man. You know the Raj is the box office draw, but you're going to look very dumb. This is what I'm saying to you, Horsey. Yeah, you're going to look very stupid when people start seeing this video. Yeah. Big up to Seek Flicks, man. Big up to Seek Flicks, yeah. You can use any of my footage about the Varjita Khalsa. February the 5th, 2021. From day dot. I remember listening to the recording. It could have been 8 years ago now. I thought it was 5 years ago. And I was like, no, this guy's telling the truth. And I was like, and the Varjita Khalsa are like a cult. And I've met them in real life. I don't really like them. I think what they did to that guy was disgraceful. The Sikh community, you know, obviously we have our own problems, and I believe that the way he was treated. I heard whether the stories are true, I don't know, but I heard the person who made the allegation against the religious figure for abusing him, he was made to feel made to be the bad guy. So that's disgraceful. Obviously, you know, you should take the victims seriously until proven otherwise. And yeah, big up to the guy that, you know, exposed them. So yeah. Use whatever I want, man. Bun Nirvajita Khalsa and Harinder Singh, whatever his name is. I've met them in real life, don't like them. Yeah, very clear cut. I've called out Nirvajita Khalsa, which is Harinder Singh, the person that said if you blow in my mouth, that, you know, your thing, if it doesn't turn hard, that thingy. And I've said my piece from time ago that I condemn those guys. And so I'm not involved. Yeah, I'm out of this, man. If you want other people to get involved, you get them involved. Get, you know, your 2 token Sikhs that you have on the panel. Let them deal with whatever's going on. And let's see whether they're brave enough to deal with it, because it's got nothing to do with me at this point. It's got nothing to do with me, so don't drag me into it. I've made my point now, and you've seen it. Now, before, yeah, you can have the excuse you wasn't lying. Now, if you start saying I support XYZ and I'm against XYZ, then you're lying now. Yeah. Then you're lying, because I know you think you're infallible, but then you're going to lie. Now, these clips need to be sent, yeah, to Rasvik by his minions. I know your minions are watching, and they're going to sit there cutting it. This is the bit, and they're going to send it in a nice little package and bow it up to you. However you want to consume this particular message, the main thing is I'm not involved. Yeah, I'm not involved, Horsey. Yeah, so leave me out of that. He's still going to try and do his best to drag me in, but yeah, I've made my point. I think anyone that can now see, I've made my point very clear cut. Let me say a couple of buys first, then. Yeah, let's try and get. Is he doing open streams? I don't know if he's doing open streams. You can. I need to get him modded up. You can someone. Trying to romance me. Yeah, it's a new kind of like chirpsing, isn't it? Like following a man around with a camera, you know, telling him he needs to put cream on his neck. New kind of like, you know, new kind of wooing technique that I've not seen before. Mr. Apologetic. Never going to stop until I get the interview. Oh, you're going to interview little Suleiman? Oh, God. Well, I'm going to adopt Suleiman one day. I promise you, man. I'm going to make him into a good little boy. Yeah. Okay, dark cool. I went to your channel the other day, yeah. I don't know why. I typed in something and you got some good old videos of mine. Actually, let me just say, he got some good old videos of mine that cool. Some old classics, man. I was looking at it like, wow, I look crazy, man. Maybe. No, I know who paid him. It was freaking Kay, that lunatic. A woman with a filthy mouth. Yeah, those days were crazy though. No one's gonna understand how electric Speakers Corner was for like two years. All that energy's gone, to be honest, dude. It was just like a totally different place at the time. And it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was like freaking crack. Like, you know, once you freaking took it, you couldn't stop going back. Yeah, I don't know where that video is. Yeah, they put cake on me in it. Yeah, I've ordered, man. I suppose it could have been worse. It could have been some of his bodily juice, like he wanted to put on my neck. Bullshit. So public officials never forget. G-Block was so popular we once was able to get respect and royalty on the same team. Yeah. I can't remember what I think that's about. Obviously, when it's to do with a creator, we're not atheists, in it, so I can agree with him on that. Other than that, we're pretty much on the polar opposites. Sort of, there's a video. Yeah, big up to Catholic Jack already. He's done some great videos, man. I'm not sure what country we're living, but living right. What you saying? Where's Captain? Alright, there's nothing really. You guys are pretty boring today, to be honest with you. Yeah, nothing really written down in it. I thought there might be one comment I can highlight and say something about. Obviously, you know, you lot guys have, you know, lost your funny bone or something. Anyway, like I said, made my point. Don't want it to go on too long, and just we'll see how this pans out, and how whether Horsey is going to be a righteous individual or the fake he always has been and always will be. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be the fake, and he's going to try and drag my name into it, not because he truly cares for this guy, but because he wants numbers and controversy, like always. Anyway, I'm off, and Horsey, yeah, we'll do the dance soon again. Take care.